All right, guys and gals, I think we are live. As customary, I would like to hopefully get somebody to comment that they can see and hear me, because YouTube played a couple of games with the last long live stream I did where they tried to shut it down. So let me know if you can see me and hear me, and we'll go right into this. And excuse me, it's hot as Hades. I had to shut the AC off because it's loud, and you wouldn't be able to hear me. Let's see. Somebody give me a holla if you can see or hear me. I know it's kind of an unannounced live. Boom. This thing is all right. We're good. So thank you, Mr. Wilk, baby Baba Yaga. How we doing, everybody? All right. So I'm going to jump right into this. This is something that I've been kind of digging after since last night, trying to get the information, and I just got a link that had what I want to bring forward. And I'm doing this live specifically because the last couple of videos I've put out regularly, YouTube has done a better job at killing the signal than it has on live. So here we go. This just happened last night in San Diego, California. The city council there unanimously approved an ordinance unlike any I have ever seen in the history that I've been doing this channel. And I'm going to show you the form in a second. We're going to go over just a smidge of it. If you live in San Diego, you're going to want to dig into this further. But I want people to be aware of it because if it happened in San Diego, it's probably going to happen in other places, especially in California, IA. So if I did this right, I'm going to share this screen without blowing up my computer because I am not a tech savvy guy. All right, now I'm going to try to blow this up. This is my my Twitter here. See if I can get this on screen. Good. So this is Sam Liccardo. He is the mayor of San Diego, California. And he said, tonight, City Council unanimously approved our gun violence reduction initiatives, which included two first-of-their-kind proposals, mandatory gun insurance and mandatory gun ownership fees. Now, that's unconstitutional, period, and point blank, but this is a 3-tweet thread, so we'll show you some more of the stupid stuff. The City Council agreed that while the Second Amendment protects the rights of Americans to own guns, it doesn't require taxpayers to subsidize gun ownership. This is a landmark decision for taking action against gun violence. We are tremendously grateful for the support from, and those are you can see some of the names in here: Moms Demand Action, Every Town for Gun Safety, Shannon Watts, Giffords Group. You know who works for Giffords Group? Yep, that's right, David Chipman. All right, these are all the AG Rob Bonta. These are all of the gun control czars in California and the country, and they're all behind this bill. Ordinance, sorry, because it's a city level. So this is the memorandum that was circulated at last night's meeting. Thank you to you-know-who got this to me. I was kind of struggling. I'll blow it up so you can read it. There we go. So this is their official memorandum from last night's meeting. And I will link this down below once the live stream ends, and I'll edit the description so it'll be there. But I didn't read the whole thing. We'll go over all we need to go over right here in the first couple paragraphs. As referred to by the Rules and Open Government Committee on June 16th of 2021, reducing gun harm and the public burdens of gun violence, direct the city attorney to return to the city council in September with an ordinance for council approval that would require every gun owner residing in the city of San Jose, with exceptions delimited below, and we'll go over those, to obtain and maintain a city-issued document evincing payment of an annual fee and attestation of insurance coverage for unintentional firearm-related death, injury, or property damage. Nothing here is going to stop the criminal, only those people who own a gun lawfully. Soon the government is going to say, maybe we shouldn't have done that stuff, because people are going to realize real quick that it's easier to go and own a gun illegally instead of jump through all these hoops, I would think, right? So there's the compliance. Remember, citizen must comply. The gun owner shall sign and complete the insurance attestation describing her specific policy number and issuer and sign it under penalty of perjury. So if you lie on this, they're going to put you in prison. That's what penalty of perjury is. Acceptable coverage may include any homeowners or renters policy providing a minimum coverage amount. And I haven't gone through the 11 pages, but I didn't see the number here is how much they want for coverage. 2, the document or signed waiver shall be kept wherever guns are stored or transported with the owner, in a home, gun safe, or in a car, etc. So if you're out on the range or you're out walking around, concealed carrying, you have to have this form on you. Give me your papers, I assume is what the Nazis will say. Exemptions and waivers. A written discretionary waiver of the fee requirement and the issuance coverage will be permitted for all low-income individuals who qualify under, I won't even pretend to know what that code is in California. However, the owner must store and maintain the waiver document with the gun. 2, an exemption from these requirements will exist for sworn law enforcement. That's not fair, is it? 3, an exemption from these requirements will exist for holders of a concealed carry weapon permit, the CCW, if the city attorney deems it necessary to do so in order to avoid conflicts with state preemption over concealed carry weapon, the permit regulation. Well, they're telling you right there that we know this is illegal, and if we have to, we'll give an exemption to people who already have a permit. But this is illegal. They're telling you right there that's illegal. Not only is it illegal, it's fucking unconstitutional. It's a live stream. I got to tone myself down. They didn't really like the last one I did. Penalties. Failure to comply shall constitute a civil violation, subjecting the owner to temporary or permanent seizure of the gun. So they're saying it's a civil violation, which is going to yield you losing your constitutional right. That's not a civil infraction. There is no civil infraction that they can dream up that can circumvent or trump the Constitution. And under specified circumstances, a fine. We'll take your money too. Subsequent failure to yield firearms upon the law defined of a law enforcement official would constitute a misdemeanor. So if we come for your guns and you say no, it's a misdemeanor. Legal issues. To minimize financial risk against the city, because we're doing this illegally, so we're probably going to get sued, the city manager is directed to retain fee revenue in a segregated account until the conclusion of active litigation seeking to overturn the ordinance. So we're going to put this in. We're going to make you pay this fee, knowing we're going to get sued. We're going to hold on to these fees to pay the lawsuit. That's exactly what that says. Number 2, the city attorney shall evaluate the legal feasibility of applying these requirements upon all persons possessing the firearm in the city of San Jose, whether they reside here or not. If you're just traveling through, they're going to want to make you have this insurance and pay this fee. Good luck, city attorney. The city attorney shall evaluate the constitutionality of permanent seizure of firearms as a consequence of noncompliance. Well, I can save you that time, California. And what's this mayor, this idiot, Sam Liccardo, the idiot mayor? It's unconstitutional. I'll just save you the time. All right, fee calculation and revenue. Pursuant to state law, fee revenue may only be utilized to fund city services provided specifically to respond to gun harm, including police officer response, fire emergency medical response, and any city assistance to victims and the families. So you, the gun owner who's doing this the right way and just wants to be left alone by these freaking tyrants, you're going to pay for all of little Pookies and Ray Rays that are out there gang banging and killing people because, we've defunded America's response to anything. And we go soft on criminals, and we're going to make you guys pay for it, and you're going to take it, and you're going to like it. That's what that says. Then they're going to return in September. Oh, and then we're going to talk about ghost guns here. We're going to jump down to here. 6, ghost guns. Ensure that the definition of firearm under the city ordinance includes unfinished frames and receivers commonly sold as do-it-yourself guns and or assembled after downloading 3D printing. So they just came up with a ghost gun ban without going through the legislature, without going through the public comment period. They just created it right there in this crazy city, which this idiot right here runs, Sam Liccardo. We'll go up to his claim of fame, the mayor of San Jose, about 60% water, cycling geek. Yeah. About whole ass too. B, red flag. Gun violence restraining orders. Direct the city manager to return to the council in the fall to identify ways to increase access to and use of red flags. So they want to be able to use red flag more on the law-abiding gun owner doing nothing wrong other than possessing and owning a firearm. I hope you're all understanding how ridiculous this is. Update training protocols for domestic violence restraining orders. We'll go down to the next part. Assault weapon ban. Oh, here we go. And I apologize. I think I might have said, let me show you this Bobo again. I might have said San Diego a few times. It's San Jose. I don't know why. Sometimes I get so angry, I just lump all the idiots together. San Jose, California. Assault weapons ban. Direct the city attorney to file an amicus curiae or to join other cities and counties throughout the state in jointly filing an appeal to appeal the June 4th, 2021 District Court decision, Miller v. Bonta, that overturned California's 3-decade ban on assault weapons. So they want to get everybody in the state to put an amicus brief together saying, we need to do this because freedom's bad. Ghost guns again. Direct the city attorney to craft a prohibition on the possession, assembly, and manufacturing of untraceable guns lacking a serial number in collaboration with partners such as David Chipman's group, Brady United, Gifford Law is Chipman's group, Brady, Gifford, and to cover gaps in California state prohibitions, most of which did not take effect until July 2022. Straw purchasing, which is already federally illegal, but these idiots don't know that. Or I'm going to say it like it is. I'm going to be real right here. The sheep don't know that it's illegal, and they keep falling for this. Straw purchasing and suicide prevention. Straw purchasing is already illegal, and there's nothing you can do to change what is in somebody's heart. Ammunition checks. Thought you saw the end of this in Rhodey. Pending federal litigation if it overturns the 2016 California mandate for background checks on all ammunition purchasers, remember it was found unconstitutional and is currently being heard in the 9th. Return to council to consider several options, including assessing the legality of the San Jose PD's issued permit for ammunition purchases, well, it's already unconstitutional, and evaluate whether mandate fingerprinting on all ammunition purchases within the city of San Jose, modeled under the successful efforts of 16 other cities, which were all deemed unconstitutional. Looking out for one another. It's a public campaign, so it's probably bull crap. A gun buyback program. We're going to buy back things that we never owned in the first place. And we're going to leverage federal information for early intervention. That's always a lie. That always has to do with lies. And here's all the idiots who signed it. And this is pretty much what we just said, but it was the final version that they voted on last night unanimously. So, Stephen B. says Bill Cooper, former CIA, predicted in his book Behold a Pale Horse in 1991 that the government was going to set up mass shootings to disarm Americans. Well, yeah, they've been doing that. Savage, thank you so much. If we do nothing, we are ruled by tyrants. If we fight back, the tyrants use that as an excuse to take more freedoms away. Any government that wants to take away your weapons of war plans to wage war on you. Well put. Absolutely well put. And Chris Snyder says, glad I live in Maryland. We might be next. So I wanted to put this out here in a quick manner. It took me 13 minutes to say all that. I apologize that I can't yell faster. Because I want everybody to share this video. Like this video so more people see it. There's 1,299 folks on here right now. There needs to be a lot more. Every person who lives in the San Jose city limits or going to pass through, this will absolutely affect you until these tyrants are put in check legally and maybe even morally and even responsibly. But this is going to be a lawsuit. But until the lawsuit says this is bad, they're going to push this through, and good people are going to pay for the crimes of others. Like, where in society has that ever been acceptable? It's unconstitutional through and through. And folks in San Jose, you need to start making your voices heard. Let the mayor know. And if you can, recall his ass, get him out of office. David Hudson, it is San Jose. I've said San Diego a couple times because my bad, but it's San Jose. sometimes I get a little fired up. You can imagine. San Jose, I'll show you it again here. There. Sam Liccardo is the one who's parading the decision of the city council last night unanimously to approve fees on gun owners to pay for crimes that criminals commit and mandatory insurance. So I wanted to put that out there real quick video. This is all I got for today because it's my dad's birthday. As most of you know, he's no longer with us. So it's been a weird day. And I am going to spend some time with my kids because they're coming home momentarily. So family time, guys and gals, don't ever forget about your family. Always say you love them because you never know when they're not going to be there anymore. So squeeze them tighter and give them a little extra love. And please consider subscribing to Guns and Gadgets. This is where you're going to get this type of information, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. As soon as it happens, I try to get it out as fast as possible. And I only do this because of you. So as long as you keep watching and spreading the news, I'll keep doing this until we see each other again. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Hope you're having a great one.